FES, was recently honored by Yashraj Bharti Samman for transforming people's lives through its commendable work over the years. We had an opportunity to gather insightful information from Mr. Subrata.
The story started in 1984 when the satellite imageries began to be available for public purposes and development purposes. It was understood that several millions of acres of these lands were getting degraded. And when the National Wasteland Development Board and National Dairy Development Board decided to have a pilot project on a tree growth cooperative project. Commons have been a critical resource for communities for their livelihoods. They got the fuel wood, fodder, and a minor forest produce from these resources. These resources were called wastelands primarily because the British, when the settlement processes were going on, they declared these lands as wasteland because they were not getting revenues out of these lands. Understanding that a large portion of about 25% of the total landmass in the country are common lands, be it grazing lands or forest lands or other kind of common resources, it is important we understand that what we have reached is only a fraction of the total area and total number of communities. This is just an initiation of the agenda, and what we feel is the Promise of Commons initiative that we have set out to work on is to reach the entire country over a period of time, with people taking charge of their common lands and water resources across. The leaders like Sarjubai, who has been a water ambassador for the area, have also taken this issue up from their village to the neighboring villages. Land is an issue which cannot be independently dealt with by either of the actors. You have individual lands, you have lands owned or managed by panchayats. You have lands with the government which are supposed to be used as a public trust, and it is necessary for all these actors to interact for a better governance of the common lands. I think for vast majority of time, the initial 20-25 years, we have been involved in reaching out to a village at a time, working with them towards conservation of their common lands and their restoration. But what we felt is it is necessary for communities to come together as a group to help each other undertake this. We also understood that it is not the role of one FES can undertake this massive task. There is a need to work with several partner organizations to undertake this task.